So Collision Slam Dunk Sunday is tonight. Bit of a weird one for us to do, but if you're not aware, obviously the basketball in the States is during the finals or semi-final. I don't fucking know. But point is, they had to split Collision this week, essentially. So last night we had an hour of Collision, which was pretty solid. And then tonight we have another hour again. It's honestly quite easier for me to digest and make videos on. And honestly, it's kind of a nice change of pace. It really is. But only 4 things so far, and the card's confirmed. Might get like the odd little promo, but if anything like yesterday, you'll have like 2-3 promos, and it'll be quite a streamlined, good little pace card. So let's get into it. I'm enjoying this. So our first thing we're going to talk about is Tommaso Ciampa versus Lio Rush on his Black Heart gimmick. I don't fucking know. Lio Rush is now crazy, bald, and now does like a horse gallop. It's fucking nuts. Ciampa should destroy the fucker. I love Tommaso Ciampa since he's been in AEW. I think he's really done well. I'm happy to see Lio Rush back. He come into the gauntlet on Revolution, and he was just wild. I was like, whoa, hang on a minute. Everyone, even my friends, was like, the fuck's happened to Lio Rush? And I'm like, I don't know. I feel like I've missed the whole fucking arc, but it's funny as hell. Honestly, I imagine this is going to be really entertaining. But I assume Tommaso Ciampa will win. He'll probably call out Mark Briscoe or some shit. I don't know. You're going to have to do... Because he's heel, you're probably going to get a much more vicious... I wouldn't be surprised if this is essentially a squash. I wouldn't be surprised about that. But as a wrestler, I mean, I don't remember too much of Lio Rush. What I do, I remember enjoying. And obviously, I've not seen him with the new gimmick. I just can't take this shit. It's insane. He looks sick. But Ciampa should destroy the fucker. But hopefully, it's impressive both ways. But... big fan of Ciampa, and hope they set up what's next for Ciampa. I do. So after this, we actually have we'll have the Divine Dominion in action. Following their women's tag team title win, probably against. Where's High on My Oil? I haven't seen. No, I think one of them's injured. That sucks. This is better. I mean, it's much more. It's better than what it is with Willow. I hope we get a Willow promo, actually. I'll say that. But probably going to be a squash. Probably just going to solidify their win. Hopefully we get something like, building. Probably going to be Brawling Birds. I've got a feeling. But either way, at least they're acknowledging after the title win. So that feels natural in a way. But after that, we actually have our AEW tag match of the night. We have Roderick Strong and Orange Cassidy debuting as a tag. I really like, well, not debuting, but, since Roddy's not being a dick, as a tag against Jay Lethal and Lee Johnson. Obviously, they're in a faction with Blake Christian. I assume Blake Christian's going to be present. I wonder how this goes. I assume Roddy and Cassidy are going to win. I enjoyed their showing as a team against the Dogs. I wouldn't be surprised if the Dogs have an involvement, somehow interfere, but I doubt it. I don't really know what to make of what they're going to do next. Obviously, Gabe had the match on Dynamite, so we haven't seen Connors or Finlay since. I'm excited to see Lee Johnson without Blake Christian, with Jay Lethal, weirdly. I don't know why. I think that excites me a bit. Just in the sense of, we see a lot of Blake Christian. Blake Christian's great, but I've not really seen a Lee Johnson singles match, at least. I have, and it was live, but it was a while ago. I think it was a Collision or an AEW Dark match. It was a while ago. But point is, Lee Johnson's pretty damn good, so I'm excited to look. I'm looking forward to this one. Cassidy and Roddy. I mean, Roddy Strong's one of the best wrestlers in the world. So's Orange Cassidy. Jay Lethal's got some gas left. So this should be entertaining. I will not be surprised if this is one of the most entertaining matches of the night. It shouldn't be match of the night because the main event's a fucking banger. But either way, this should be fun. I predict Cassidy and Roddy win, but I wouldn't be surprised if the War Dogs interfere. The War Dogs. The Dogs. Who gives a fuck? However, our main event is a fucking heater. We got Mystico and Jet Speed, our new AEW Trios champions after Revolution, after beating the Don Callis family. And they're going up against the Don Callis family. Not the same team that they beat, though. They're going up against Takeshita. Josh Alexander's back! I've heard some unfortunate news about this. But also, and El Clan! This fucking bangs! Bro, you're getting Mystico versus Josh Alexander. You're getting Mystico versus Takeshita. You're getting Mystico versus fucking El Clan. That's not even including Speedball and Kevin Knight. What the fuck? Oh my god. I love Mystico. I love this. This is a banger. Don't sleep on this. This is going to be unbelievable. I cannot wait for this. I don't know what it is. I'm not normally the biggest fan of trios matches. I think they're a bit messy. I don't give a fuck, bro. You got Mystico against these 3 alone, and then that's not including Kevin or Speedball. These are all 6 wrestlers I really, really fucking like. I think all 6 of these are some of my favourites on the roster. And, oh my god, this is fucking peak. This is fucking peak. Oh my god. Mystico and, Jet Speed should win. I hope they announce the name as Mr. Cock. I think they gotta do something like that. I don't give a fuck. This will bang. This will bang. I'm getting pains in the back of my head. I don't care. This will bang. This will be a great match. Takeshita, Jashiro. Oh my god, the people involved. Heater. Instant heater. But yeah, that's our Collision card. I assume we're going to get some promos again like last week. Well, last night. I assume we're going to get something about Willow and Harley. That makes sense. I would like to see Bandido. I feel like Bandido would be an interesting promo. We haven't get one yesterday. And probably one with Okada and Fletcher. Maybe that feels natural. We got Fletcher last night, so that makes no sense. I don't know. I hope we get some decent promos. That's it. But besides that, it's our. If you have not watched the first half Collision, that was obviously last night. It's available on my AEW and Triller or wherever you watch it. So give it a watch. It's not a bad card, and honestly, it's easy to digest. It's only an hour. Same with tonight. I'll be back tomorrow to watch it. I'm looking forward to this. What's your opinion on it? And bro, that main event's a fucking heater, a genuinely heater. What the fuck?